La 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 la. What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Priscilla, and in this video we are making this super adorable round sort of crossbody bag. I thought this bag would be a great addition to when you have to go shopping for Christmas presents, Christmas groceries, anything Christmas, and you need a smart bag that would stay in place, keep your money safe. It's still trendy but still really unique. If you guys would like to see how I made this bag, keep watching. If you are new to the DIY fam, you know what to do. Like, I don't even need to tell you what you need to do if you're new on here and you're not subscribed. You know that red gorgeous like rectangular button, I think it is here or here. Just click through, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell as well, so you'll be informed whenever I have new videos up on the channel every single week. If you are an OG, you guys know that we have like a special bond. If you've been here since the very start, thank you so much. But without further ado, and enough of my hand gestures and excessive movements, let's jump into this tutorial. For those of you that don't know, I have a sewing class. It is my first ever sewing with Kim class, and it is in collaboration with Little Hands Design. It is going to be on the 10th of December, and we will be making a dress. The beautiful thing about this is the dress design is quite simple and you can customize it to your taste. You don't need to bring any sewing machines because the venue has machines and anything you would really need to make a dress come to life. So tickets are already on sale. I have left a link down below so you could check it out as well. Early bird ticket will be ending on the 23rd of November, but I've also included a talk which is going to be about body confidence, and I'm having these two beautiful girls come to speak, Queen Teshna and Jennifer Anmani. I can't wait for you guys to meet them. I am so excited for this event and I hope you guys would partake in it as well. So let's get back to the tutorial. These are the patterns that we'll be working with, and there's not as many as I normally would use. So this is the main body of the bag and it's a circular shape, and to achieve this you can just trace around like your pan or plate or bowl. This is the bag base, which is 36 by 8, and this is the top which would carry the zip, and you normally would need two. This is the strap which we would cut on a fold and we would attach to the side of the bag where the zip ends so you can wear it as a crossbody. These are the fabrics I'm working with. The first is this soft, it's so soft white faux material, and I only got myself 1 meter because I don't need that much. The next is this orange Ankara print that has this lovely seashell inspired design. The third is this black quilted faux leather material that has sort of foamy feel on one side, and I thought that would be great to give the bag more texture and stability while you have it on. The last thing we'll need is a black long zip, anything from 20 centimeters and above. So I'm just going to go ahead and pin down my pattern pieces and cut them because I wanted a specific shape on the Ankara print. I pinned this round pattern specifically on this point because I wanted this star design to be the main feature of the bag. So after that I went ahead to cut the black faux leather, which is going to be the lining of the bag. I cut the number of pieces I need because you just need one for the base, two for the top, and two for the main body. So these are all the pieces I have. As you can see, I really love this star sort of design. It's so beautiful, really nice, and quite like eccentric. So I cut myself a white faux base because it goes with the white on the bag. I also cut all of my lining pieces, just to ensure that I have everything I need, as you can see here. Moving on to the sewing process, the first thing we'll be doing is to pin down the white faux fur base to one side panel of the bag, and when you pin it like this, it sort of comes out in a circular form, which is what I really wanted. So I'm going to go ahead and pin the second side. So when both sides are pinned and you take it to your machine, all you have to do is stitch along the curve of the circular side panel, making sure to leave 1 centimeter on each side so you can attach the top panel of the bag where the zip would sit. So I'm going to take this to my domestic machine and sew on a 1 centimeter seam allowance. Because we're sewing around the curve, you just slowly ease the two materials into each other. So this is what it looks like right now. I was really lucky because it came out quite nicely. The last time I sewed around the curve, I wasn't as lucky as this. So the next thing we're going to do is to fix the top panels. As you can see, the side will be attached and the zip would sit on the middle bit here. So I just went ahead and I pinned it in a similar fashion which I pinned the bottom base. I pinned around the top and around the side. So we're going to stitch from the side around the top until we get to the other side, but you wouldn't stitch across the middle bit. You want to leave that bit open because that's where the zip is going to sit. So that point you will stitch up to 1 centimeter allowance to allow for the zip when it's time to attach it. So slowly stitching this onto the main bag, I'm just going to go ahead and sew, and when I get to a corner, I will just turn it to face the rest of the bag, which is the curved end. And like again, just take your time when you're sewing around curves because you have to stretch one material to fit the other to ensure that it comes out really nice and neat. Once I'm done sewing one side, I'm going to go ahead and sew the other side of the top panel, and it would look like this at this point. So once it looks nice enough and is good to your taste, I'm going to turn it inside out just to ensure that there are no puckering and there are no sort of missed stitches, and it looks nice and neat. So far so good. You can press if you want, but because I'm going to be using the leather material later on, that would ensure that the roundness of the shape comes out well. So once we are satisfied with that, I'm going to go ahead and repeat the same step to make the lining in the black faux leather material, and it's essentially the same thing. You attach the base, you attach the top, the two sides of the top, and you just turn it inside out till it looks like this. So at this point, I really wanted to make the black one the outside, but still I was like, you know what, let's leave it as the Ankara print. So we're going to turn the Ankara bag inside out and tuck that into the black faux leather lining. And you have to tuck it out in such a way that each end matches the other, because they have to be sort of measured up. So when you fix the zip on and you turn it inside out, it looks even neat on the inside. So I've gone ahead and I've pinned the lining onto the main bag, and once I'm satisfied with that, I'm going to attach my zip. So the zip was way too long, but it was the only zip I had to work with, and I just went ahead and I pinned the zip onto the bag. So you pin it along the sides. That is the left and the right and the top and the bottom. So you just take one continuous stitch, sew all the way around. When you get to that end, close it and go around the other side of the top panel. So I'm just pushing the zip head back so I can close off that side of the zip. So God help me, this process was, oh Lord, it wasn't easy. So take your time, like do not rush it. So slowly, using a zip footer, I went ahead and I stitched my zip. When I got to one end, I turned it around and I stitched the zip close onto the material at the bottom, so the zip head doesn't go across when you close the bag. So once you're done with that, you just turn ahead and you sew the other side of the tape onto the other side of the bag. Now that we're done with fixing the zip, it looks good so far, and because I pushed the head inside before closing off one end, I can easily open it and turn the bag inside out. So you have the freedom of either cutting off the excess bit or just tucking it into the bag, but I decided to cut it off anyways because it was just too much excess zip tape at the end. So it actually looks really good like this, and you could leave it as a clutch that you just hold on to, but I wanted to put on straps to ensure that I could carry the bag when I went out. So to make the straps, I am going to fold the rectangle in half and sew the side seam. So I'm just pinning this on quickly before I take it to the machine to sew. So sew the side seam, turn it inside out and close off the end so it looks somewhat like this. So this is actually like a belt that you could already tie around your waist, but it's going to be a strap for this bag. So we're going to pin it at the end where the zip stop. That's like this end right here, and on the other end, and just a simple straight stitch along that line that you made earlier on, and the bag is done. So this is the finished product. Is really like colorful and vibrant, and something that would even work very well on a summer sort of sunny holiday. But all the same, I loved it. It came out quite unique and really cool. It looks like a small talking drum as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video all the same. If you have any comments, questions or ideas, please ask them down below. And I hope if you recreate this bag, you would tag me, and I would love to share your work either here or on my social media accounts. But until my next video, have a good morning, afternoon and evening wherever you are. Bye.